especially the last 2 games, you guys have started poorly, but were you happy with your first quarter particularly?
No, I wasn't happy with the first quarter. No, the guys understand that we're not starting like we want to dominate the whole game. And so with our energy and our sense of awareness, I had to get on the guys a little bit about allowing teams to get into their groove and be able to compete and play with us. And then it makes it a longer game for us. So I really wasn't happy with the beginning of the first half. We made adjustments second half in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the third quarter. It was pretty much the group that we've been trying to build towards.
In the third quarter?
Yeah, in the third quarter. Yeah, and third quarter was great for us with 4 consecutive stops in a row, and made buckets off those stops and be able to gain that momentum like we wanted to do the first half. But these guys, they understand it, they figured it out, and we just had to make adjustments.
Now you're saying that you guys, under your coaching, averaging 81 points a game, 84 tonight. Were you happy defensively?
Yeah, defensively. Well, you talking about offensively scoring 84 points or just allowing it? Oh, defense. Yeah, I'm always be happy we keep them up under the average and improving on that end. Don't get me wrong, but I expect more out of these guys. I'm always going to find something to not allow them to be complacent with or happy with, and especially when you allow guys score 20 points in the first half. That's just. It's just on a wrecking ball for somebody to score 40, and we don't want that to happen. So, but at the end of the day, team effort-wise, keeping them around 81, 84 was satisfying.
Just one last question to you, JT. Scott Innes said that you're anything but an interim coach. How do you feel yourself, mate? One of your bosses here at the back.
I'm always consider myself as, I came in as a coach. My label was assistant coach. I understand that, and now I'm interim. But when I go into that locker room every day, when I go to practice every day, these guys know I'm their head coach. I'm the guy in charge, and we go from there. So what my title is, we never talk about, we never look at it. That's for us down the road. So I'm these guys' coach from now until whenever. But I'm fine with whatever people say, interim, head coach, or just my first and last name. I'm good with.
Justin, you told me earlier this week, mate, this game was personal to yourself because it was your worst game last time you played against them. You had a great game. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel like my teammates put me in the right spots. I was trying not to come into the game after that interview with too much pressure on myself and just let things flow. And I think the mid-range was open, shot felt good. I just let the game come to me, and they put me in the right spots.
Yeah, 8 of 10, Justin. So just elaborate on how you felt shooting out there, because that's a great clip compared to what happened in October against this team.
Yeah, it's just slowly but surely coming back in terms of just flowing and not trying to, force and just be myself. And I think my teammates and my coaching staff puts me in the right position to do that. And I have trust from top to bottom from everyone, so can't get much better than that.
And Coach, that's the first time this season that Tyler has been kicked under 15 and you've won. So does that say that, this team's not all about Tyler? There's plenty of people in to contribute.
No, it's for sure. It's not all about Tyler, and Tyler knows that. He's a big asset when he gets going, and clearly the stat says that he scores over 15, we win games, but we don't always want to rely on that. So, no, Tyler did some great unselfish passes today that we were really happy that, we seen this game evolve in that era, but he was just trusting everybody. He knows he has so many weapons out there. Once J-Rob started to have the game that he's having, and Wani is knocking down shots, and you can't leave HJ or Todd anywhere on the court. So Tyler's just starting to trust more, and his shot's going to come.
And Justin, as a man who's been to the NBA, I want you to comment on another bloke who's been to the association. Gary Clark's game just continues to deliver tonight. 14 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. What's it like sharing a floor and playing the same team as Gary this season?
Yeah, he's great. Going into the offseason, he was one of the names that kept coming up in conversation when I was talking to the guys about the third import spot, and seeing him up close in person, it makes sense why he was in the NBA for so long, and I think he keeps growing and getting better, and he'll just find himself right back there.
What was the talk between you guys in that second quarter when they got back into it, knowing that the coach would have been disappointed that you guys started in the first quarter leading by 7, and then you went down again by 1 at the end of that second?
I think we're trying to get better daily of not letting people stick around or have some sort of life in a game. I think we went up big later in the game, and we still allowed them to stick around rather than just burying them. So I think we knew coming into halftime that the coaches weren't going to be happy. But, I mean, before they came into the locker room and started talking, we had our own little powwow, and I think it showed in the third quarter for how we turned around.
And last, Coach, how is Froling doing with that?
He's a lot more unattractive, I can tell you that, but no. They got like 5 stitches. He has about 5 stitches. He'll be okay. He'll keep him into the next game or after, but no concussions, and he's a ton of energy in there, so he's fine.
Coach, I don't mean to be a negative Nancy after you've had a win, but should you won by more tonight, given you led by 18?
For sure. I mean, it's we came off 2 bad first half games with Taz and Sydney, and that was our main emphasis. Don't start bad on this half. But we know our second half has been our crutch, our things that we can go to and get better at. But we don't want to just play 20 minutes of basketball. We want to play 40. So Adelaide gave us everything, and they really have nothing to lose, because at the end of the day they're trying to find a way to still get in the mix. So we know we're going to get their all today, but we should have had put our foot on the gas a lot more.
Happy New Year, boys.
Happy New Year. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.